Hi. So I made the comment before this episode started that I was starting to tear up already because I remembered what the subject matter of this episode was, and oh, God, that's sad. My good God, that's so sad. Um,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was that was rough.
yeah, and it's one of those just unbelievably simple things that they didn't have to overcomplicate the writing just for how simple of a reveal they could build it up to be because of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And they feel that the how they string feed you this episode is really really good. Um, all right, so off the jump, did you think anything was weird that for once a character couldn't remember what their name was?
Yeah,
Who they were at all?
something was weird about that in the way it wasn't in the way it wasn't with the first pair. That's another thing I noticed. Um, these people show up in pairs. Is that consistent with the rest of the series?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. It is always death at the same time, certain kind of deal. It might not be they're both in the same room type of deal, but they had to have died around, if not at the exact same time.
Mhm.
And do the people have to have history together, or will there be an episode with like two complete strangers?
Um,
Oh man, there's one that's a special case, but I don't remember if there's any where the characters legitimately don't know each other.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
because I'm like next episode.
I'm trying to remember how the connect is with those two. I remember how that whole episode happens, but I
I
like
remember
I
little by little, but I don't remember if they were like strangers or like somehow related, like connected to each other.
yeah they I remember how rough the stuff inside the Quindecum gets, but I don't remember exactly how they're connected outside of that. But anyway, yeah. So, how did you like the setup of this one in comparison to where there wasn't any like extreme circumstances set up right away? They weren't like shooting darts at each other's organs. They were just plain bowling.
There was just having wholesome fun time.
Yeah.
That's what made this episode so bittersweet, because the game itself was kind of benign compared to the previous one.
Mhm.
And also I like that there's a little bit more back and forth between Deckham and the
Assistant.
assistant.
They're so good.
Mhm.
They're so good.
Also, I like how they're they're not specifying how much time has passed between
Nope.
episode 1 and 2. That makes the show, again, a little bit comparable to Violet Evergarden, where it's episodic even when the characters have somewhat of an arc.
Yes, it is nice. Um, I also love what like some animes they'll give you like a full couple of minutes before they hit the intro for your stinger. Then you get episodes like this, or like most of the episodes with this one, where they're like, "Bye, childhood friend." Boom, hit the intro. Like, think about what the hell that's supposed to mean. Uh, yeah, good lord.
Yeah.
Miss Al, how much of this episode did you remember as it went on?
None of it. I remember none of this episode. I was felt like I was rewatching it first time. Listen, I remember the important stuff. I
You remember the
remember
ass end?
I remember how it ends for them a little bit. The major
Mm-hmm.
plot stuff. And the we didn't see her yet, but the other one, the girls in the intro.
Yeah.
I remember that episode and like Harmony Master.
Yes. Yes.
Important stuff.
Yeah, it was man. Yeah, there this is like the outside of one that happens later, which is a specialty episode where I think they only have that circumstance once, if I remember exactly how that episode goes. This is like one of the few like just genuinely outside of obviously the sadness of what the memory of these two are is just like happy.
Yeah, the game. Yeah, it's just a wholesome, fun time. Oh shit! I don't even remember you. Oh no way.
That leads me to another question. Are the games actually random, or are they selected based on the information that Quinn provides?
They are random.
Okay.
They are very much random. There's never at least to my knowledge, I do not remember them ever having a rug pull that goes, no, we pick your game based off whatever. And I think they make a point to say it later is that the randomness of the games is what you never know what to expect because the big thing they want to say is you never want to set yourself up so that you're knowing how you're going to judge a person.
Yeah, so that's why the game is completely random and based on the whatever game they're playing. It's raw to like for them to fully judge them on where they're going.
Oh, I get it. So pretty much the one the one objective truth about the situation is the game itself because
yes.
everything else there is you know there are motivations to I guess manipulate emotions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I like you said earlier with an assistant, which she has the outburst on the side there. Are you going to be able to keep your mouth shut if I tell you something? that was.
I also love when like she says like when she's like tell me what you know, and he's like fine. Wait, that actually worked.
You're actually going to tell me? Yes, as long as you can shut up. Will you be quiet? For those that don't know, that's Jamie Marchi that voices her.
Oh.
She does a fucking fantastic yeah, and then and it's Jad Saxton that does No and I didn't mention it the last episode. I watched this after Jad Saxton was at a con that I went to, and I'm so pissed that I didn't get a chance to stop and talk with her about that. But when they first mentioned Chisato, did you feel like that was exactly what it was, or there was any more to that?
Something tipped me off in one of the flashbacks where the guy's friends were like, "Hey, isn't that the girl who?" And the other one's like, "Shh, don't."
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did anything seem off to you, Masao, about it?
Yeah, I was just like Walter. I was like, I don't remember any of this.
Yeah. When it's going through this, I'm like, it's really weird that they don't know what their names are, and that they're having this mystery about it to where he doesn't remember who she is, but like they have this childhood thing where I'm like, that part of me was like, that's too easy. And then when the flashback happens, that you see the surgery table,
Mm-hmm.
and that like she was that upset about how she never got the chance with him, that like she was never given the time of day by anyone, that she actually got surgery, and they never clarify if she got the surgery to look exactly like Chisato, but she got the surgery to make herself look prettier, to the point where Decim even asks later on if like current day looks like it. I did like that they like actually just got the date to be nice afterwards, and he's like, no, I get what you did. I know, just don't. We know we're both dead. Just please don't do this. Let us be happy here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was honestly very, very nice of him.
Yeah.
You have 5 minutes. Is 5 minutes long enough?
What? No. That was a joke. It wasn't a good joke.
This is so mellow.
He
Love
doesn't.
you.
He's Quinn. How Deckham talks like how to judge tone off of text messages. Like he just has
Just modeled
everything's
just
one
one
tone,
emotion.
one emotion. It's fantastic. Yeah, I'm actually getting to stand there and talk, and it's nice. And I am remembering now. Like, remember how I said in the last episode? I don't remember exactly if there was ever like a both reincarnation or both in hell.
Yeah, they both went to heaven or
They both got reincarnated. So that was really cool. That, and the thing that I really liked about how even though she's being reincarnated, like it showed that like mistakes were made in how she did some things and how it
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't have, like how they're having the flashbacks happen, and that you see her pretty face on her right side of her face, and that as she's having the memories of the surgery table and she's crying more, that her eye is drooping and all the freckles and stuff are coming back on her left side.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I noticed that.
Oh my god. Oh, that killed me. Oh, like that is so cruel. But that's not like, that is such a realistic thing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
That's not anime bullshit. Like, it's gotten to the point of now with beauty standards to where she wasn't ugly when she walked in there. And she
no,
didn't get a ton done.
No.
I mean the only anime bullshit of the surgery is like um getting surgery to look like, at least from his perspective, the one who got away.
The one who got away, yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Like, but other than that, like her feelings and her intentions, like just wanting to be noticed by like by the one she's had a crush on for
Yeah.
forever. Like that's totally relatable.
100%. That's, yeah, it's weird to have an anime like that is like doing typical anime things with like the death game and the you guys do whatever, but then it's just like the actual things happening in the episode are super real.
Hmm.
Like this girl never thought she got the attention of Manu, especially the boy of her dreams, and then when they finally get to talk, they get bus cooned into the side of an underpass.
Yeah.
It just, oh, it's not often that you get to get an anime that's very supernatural but still feels very real.
I think
Yeah.
this is what separates the great anime from the good to meh to bad
Yeah.
anime,
Yeah.
where the like character development and character development, I think, is just the number one priority.
Yeah, they're giving characters full entire arcs in 15 minutes, and they're great.
Yeah.
And you only get flashbacks for maybe a minute and a half of it to tell you anything about these characters. Now, and now that I remember in the order that these episodes go in, it's very nice that you get this episode starting out, because that the next like two in a row, if I'm remembering correctly, if it's the, I'm not gonna say what it is, I don't want to spoil it going up to it, but like if it's the two in order that I think on top of this arcade one, they're dark as fuck.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Both story wise in their flashbacks and at the Quindecum. It's bad. Especially the one that I believe comes in episode 5, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
It's bad.
I guess that's why I appreciate ending this session on this episode.
On a nice, wholesome, happy, fun time zone.
Yeah, I got a feeling that extra cartoon session is gonna be rough.
Oh,
Because if I remember, hold on.
I remember I remember it gets kind of dark.
Yep, that's that one.
I just don't remember what led it to be like, oh shit.
Oh,
I'll
You get a-
remember it gets dark.
you get a little bit of a break in episode. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm remembering these episodes in a different order.
Yeah, I remember
The
episode 4 kind of gets dark.
4 is dark, 5 is a more story-driven one, and then
Yeah.
6 is a fucking gut wrencher.
Oh no.
But in a dip, no, it might be depending on that might be kind of a two-parter in 5 and 6 if I'm remembering how. Hold on, what's all in episode 5? If I could just tell from the pictures. No, yeah, 5 is more. Yeah, 6 is. Oh yeah, 6 is rough. 6 is rough for multiple reasons, but 6 introduces a character that you get a more than a one episode arc out of that is not Deckham and Woman. And I think Masao might be remembering who that is. It's another female that's in a different bar.
Oh! The other woman we see in the intro more than once.
Yeah,
Oh
her.
boy, that's a thing.
Yeah, that she goes through some shit, but yeah, it's good stuff.
That's why I remember that one more than this episode.
Yeah. There's also, I'm not gonna bring it up what it is, but there's a weird thing that gets brought up, and I think it's that episode, if I'm not mistaken. That is just fucking weird, but it's because of who made it. That's all I'm going to. It's all because of the animation studio that makes it, which is why they did this certain thing. But it's cool. And Masao might remember what that is, but I would not be shocked if you forgot. If you do remember, message me personally. But anyway, yeah. Mike, any other comments?
Right now, the most I can say is I really like the show. I'm obviously it's better than a lot of the death game anime that Cameron and I have been watching.
Animes.
I think this might be. I want to wait to say this till I finish, but right now, this is just damn good storytelling.
This is in my top 10 favorite animes of all time. I will tell you that out right now. This thing sticks 110% of its landing.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you don't even know
it hits all of the things it needs to do in an anime.
And it doesn't even, you don't even know where it's jumping from until like episode 6. No, probably not even episode 8.
Oh.
Yeah, I know like towards the end it's just like full throttle.
Because you get to really start knowing stuff about Woman as that goes along.
Yeah. Profile.
Oh God, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Whoa. But yeah, alrighty. Let's get on out of here. Mike, where can everybody find you?
You guys can find me on various social media sites at Captain K42. You can check out my quick thoughts on letterboxd.com/CoachK42. And you can follow Renegade Pop Culture on Facebook and Blue Sky at Renegade Pop Culture. You can also find us here on YouTube, on Podchaser. Consider supporting our Patreon at patreon.com/Renegade Pop Culture. Listen to all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. And last but not least, everything can be found at renegadepopculture.com. Need an escape? So do we.
What's that?
And you can find me anywhere on Twitter and Blue Sky at Q028.
You can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero, mainly on Twitch and YouTube. If you are into cosplaying and the like, you can find me over at Instagram at Organoid Zero, where all my con-going adventures and stuff like that are. The next con that I'll be going to is Twin Cities, and then after that, it'll be Anime Milwaukee and ASEN next year. All right, until next time, we will see you all later.
Bye!
Peace.